I loved cocaine. Loved cocaine. I would take any.
As I once directed, it's a hell of a drug.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
It's a hell of a drug, man. That's right. It's a hell of a drug. And, this was the late 90s, early 2000s. I also loved ecstasy. I would do ecstasy by myself. I did ecstasy by myself on a car ride to in the mountains once.
To Ralph's.
Dude, I would go to Rock and Roll Ralph's.
Of course you would.
Always.
Were you treated well at Rock and Roll Ralph's
Sure,
in
of course I
1999?
was.
High and ecstasy fucking guy from American Pie?
You goddamn right I
Would you
was.
get fucking free deli meats? As many
I used to go there for a roast beef sandwich. Their deli was bomb.
I know what you were there for. As many fucking grapes as you could finger.
Oh, God. Yeah,
I mean, talk about the pie section. If anyone's
forget it. They literally would roll out a red carpet for me just down that aisle.
It was a hard day's night with you and pie in the Ralph
Exactly.
in the Ralph's pie section.
Oh God, yeah. So
how this is an ecstasy question. You're not supposed to do it more than every 3 months for it to work well.
Oh man, I would.
Oh well,
yeah, I would do it every weekend for like
fantastic.
a year. I felt like,
and people of Reddit would like to talk to you.
MDMA Reddit.
Yeah.
I mean, and I haven't done it since since the name change to Molly.
I know.
By the way, like I'm
or
like
from
Molly
to MDMA.
Yeah, right. But ecstasy, it's called ecstasy.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
From ecstasy to Molly, I'm like, what are you
missed
talking
a whole. You missed two cycles.
So I missed 2 cycles of that.
Which means it would work really well now.
I know.
Whatever.
It just got more and more pure. I know, dude. Believe me, the shit that it was cut with back then. And we would take multiple in a night. It was always like we were Mr. Wizards, we were little chemists. We'd be like, oh, your peaking is the time to take another one.
Yeah, which is absolutely not true.
Not true at all. Now, I met and married my wife during this time, which was great, but I was still using a ton.
Did she
party? Did she know? Why don't you ask the questions? Why don't
this
you
guy,
ask the questions, Brennan?
You know where I'm going. Go. Did she party? Did she know? This is how that's called. That's
what
how I really.
Stupid question.
You wrote it.
Stupid question.
You wrote it, and I put the English on it.
Ask me something real.
When did she know, Jason?
So she says, and I kind of vaguely remember this, but she says that she asked me early on in our dating if I drank every day, and I said, yeah. Yeah, of course I do. Why?
Are you stupid?
What are
you, smart ass?
Don't ask me stupid questions like Brennan does.
Yeah, fucking.
Right?
Jeez, what is the podcast? 15 years from now?
Blocks. So there were signs, but I also drank a lot by myself. And also Jenny was very had her own stuff happening and career that she was focused on, and I hit it very well. And I love drinking and drugging by myself. Case in point, ecstasy in a car on my way to Whistler, Canada. But I was fine hiding it. She would go to bed before me. I'd stay up doing blow in the other room. I could. And I could,
under and tell her what I'm gonna play video. I'm gonna be on the internet.
I'm just gonna go and watch more TV. I had a big screen, drop down man cave thing, and I'm just gonna go in there. I'm not tired yet, and damn right I'm not tired for another 3 days.
Yeah.
And so a lot of shit like that, and so it was just like getting darker for me. And then Twitter came around, and I started to tweet a lot, and for Jenny it became and also for you, for a lot of people, Twitter was a real home run. People who knew how to do it right. Twitter was this whole new sort of thing that changed a lot of people's ball games, including my wife's. And to an extent, me. I was my career was kind of I was, I was still getting offers, doing indie here, doing a guest star there. I was still, whatever.
I would say, from what I remember, it gave you more dimension.
Okay.
Because he was just I don't know, fucking.
This guy who does the gym.
And then it was oh, he's opinionated and funny.
Okay, so thank you for saying that. That was my intent.
Yeah.
And I really ran with it.
Others hated it. Kidding.
No, others did hate it. That's where I'm going with this. So I really saw it as an opportunity to show a side of myself, whether it was a because I was my humor skewed darker, provocative. I'm a huge Howard Stern fan.
Sure.
I was why can't I can, and I was an opportunity to show people. And my favorite response that I would get to a tweet was, whoa, Biggs, didn't realize you were, so funny, dark, whatever. I would love that shit, and my following grew. So I'm thinking, okay, but now there was hate as well. And then I kind of just, got super dark with my tweets and, it bled into my career, and I ended up losing a job. And at the time, because of my drinking and drugging, I sort of, again, like blamed it on other people, compartmentalized it, moved past it, said, not my problem, doesn't matter, not my fault.
What were your go-to moves as a user
Of Twitter?
No,
Or
of
drug,
like you said,
yeah.
you sort of like just walk me. Were those your main moves? Like, not my fault, not my like, fuck off, I'm fine.
Yeah,
Like,
I think it was a lot of
you're-
not taking responsibility for my own
that's
actions.
assuming in every aspect of your life.
Every aspect, yeah. Yeah. It was a lot of that. I mean, I would start to go there, like, did I make the wrong choices and this and that? But it would be like, no, I was advised wrong, or I just, there was a million reasons why that movie didn't work,
Right.
it wasn't me. And then when I would start to even entertain those thoughts of it being about me, when I should be leaning into those thoughts and saying, hey, well, what part of this is my responsibility, and how can I move on from it, and how can I learn from it? Instead of leaning in, I would drink and drug my way out of it. And so I never had to look at my own shit, ever. And this worked. And this was in my relationship with my wife. This worked in my relationship with my parents, my family. It worked in my relationships with my representatives, my career, any place that I could and should have looked at my own sort of part in all of it. I was able to, say, oh, no, be passive and go ahead and drink and drug my way out of it. It was very easy. And until it wasn't. And it just kept sort of, it became I was always an everyday drinker, but it became like a obsession, It used to be like I would just party every day because I could, and like, oh, after filming, drinks. Yeah, for sure. I'm young, successful, all is good. So I didn't drink every day in that sense. Now it was like, oh, I need to drink to quiet the snakes in my head, to get through the day, to avoid, shakes and shit. Like
Really?
Like, it wasn't, there were days where I was like, oh, fuck, like I need to get a drink soon, like I was definitely feeling it physically. But when I would have like a stretch of fucking like really getting drunk at night kind of days and going to sleep and waking up, and after like 2 hours going, oh fuck, I like have to get a fucking drink in me. So there was a physical component. Yes, it wasn't as bad. I was listening to the Nick.
Yeah.
Oh man, like I was never hospitalized. I was
No.
never like, like that. I wasn't like, people were like, Jason, what the fuck is wrong with you? But up here, it was a fucking disaster. Like, I just could not wait to get the first drink in me,
To end the nonsense.
Yeah, I just couldn't wait. And like, so some days, depending on my schedule, if I had an audition or a meeting in the afternoon, I could wait. I would wait, and I would prepare, and I would go on the audition. I'm sure I wasn't on my A game at all, but it felt to me like I was being responsible enough. But the minute the audition was over, I was going to the liquor store and drinking in my car before I drove home.
Yeah.
Or on the drive home. Like, fucking awful, unsafe, terrible, regret it terribly.
Yep.
But if I happen to have an early meeting, great, even better. If I happen to have nothing that day, I would especially need to drink, because I would need to get out of the, like, why do I have nothing today? There were many of those days, but the good news there was I could get up and go to my bar and just chug vodka from the bottle.
You go to a bar?
My bar.
Which
my
bar?
man cave.
Oh, in your house.
Yep, I had a bar and beer on tap and the whole thing, man. Yeah.
And
so,
man, people must have thought you were fun.
oh yeah, I was really fun.
It's so cool that you have a bar in your house.
Bar in my house. I've hosted barbecues all the time.
Oh,
It was great.
Jason.
It was great, man. I can man the grill like a motherfucker.
Oh man, was
Yeah,
this
it was
in the
fun.
Valley or in the Hollywood Hills?
This is West Hollywood Hills, Sunset Plaza, dope spot, great views. Yeah,
Sign me
man,
up.
we did it.
Like you read about.
Like you read about. Sean White was my neighbor. Threw a palm tree in my pool once to fuck with me.
So cool.
It was cool,
Sick.
man. Yeah.
And what made you stop this incredibly cool shit?
So
as much as I make fun of the idea that this is cool, there was a steady cultural diet from the time we were born that this was cool.
yeah, this was cool. Yeah, for sure. For sure.
And it still kind of exists, but like at least now people know alcohol is poison and
Yes. Yes.
they do it less, etc. But like it was cool.
Oh, it was totally cool. Smoking was, I smoked a ton. Like, yeah, smoking cigarettes all the time. Like, I can't even, now someone in the streets of New York walks by smoking a cigarette. I'm like, are you fucking crazy?
Mm-hmm.
You're smoking.
Mm-hmm.
Get away from me. Yeah. So, no, it was super cool.
If you're just joining us, it was super cool. In some ways, your appearance helps you hide it.
Yeah. Right.
Because you play nebbishy guys.
Totally.
So like I can tell you something Jason's not doing. He's much more likely to be, he's not drinking vodka.
No,
He's
by himself.
either has diarrhea or he's fucking a pie.
Exactly.
Like so it works sort
To
of
my
in your
advantage.
favor and against you in the long term.
I can't tell you how many times I've been, because of course I would party with strangers, and put myself in situations and go to people's homes that like I had just met in weird places, and because I was searching for drugs or whatever, and but the amount of times that people would be like, you party, bro?
Yeah.
Shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool, man. Let's go. Like, shock. And honestly, I think there was always a little bit of myself that was also surprised. Really. I think there was always, in the same way that I always was shocked that I lived in LA for as long as I did.
I know what you mean by that.
I live in I like it.
Yeah.
It's me now, but is it me?
Yeah, people go, how long are you out here for? And you go, 11 years.
Yeah, but I'm in New York. Obviously I'm gonna go back. I have to go back to New York. I can't raise a family. It was the same sort of thing. I'm this guy that's looking for cocaine on the streets of Uganda, in Kampala, the capital of Uganda, literally went walking the streets of one of the most dangerous cities because I wanted to find cocaine. Idiot.
Did people
did
recognize you? Well, no, this is a two-part question. Did you find it, and did the movie help?
I found it, but not by walking on the streets.
Okay.
I found it later with a guest at the party that we were going to at the hotel. And
why were you there? For the party?
We were there for a charity event and to hike with trek for mountain gorillas and do this charity to raise awareness for the mountain gorillas. And there was a party at the hotel associated with it that first night.
Before Ellen bought all the gorillas.
Exactly right. But now all the gorillas do cocaine because of me, which is really interesting and
pretty great. And they're like,
I
party? Wait,
yeah.
I'm
a gorilla.
And I party like this?
I never saw
Bro,
myself.
This is crazy.
And I can't believe that I live in Uganda. I always thought I would stay in New York.
I know. I was a Rwandan gorilla in my head, but I'm in Uganda.
Here I am in the Bwindi impenetrable forest. I thought I'd be in Virunga,
This fucking guy who can drop gorilla references.
Knowledge. Well, there's a reason I can.
Hello. Because of the cocaine.
Because of the blow I did
again.
With the gorillas.
Was this decent cocaine?
It was decent cocaine.
Okay, great.
It was decent. It was decent.
Okay.
But and I did not. No one recognized me.
While we're here, what's the best cocaine you've ever done?
Possibly in Costa Rica. Also did some incredible
farm to table.
Farm to table. Also some incredible in Uruguay. Not to be confused with Uganda.
Mm-hmm.
Another U country, Uruguay. We were in Punta del Este to party one New Year's. My friends and I would take these New Year's trips, usually to somewhere warm, Southern Hemisphere, conveniently located near the cocaine manufacturers.
Beautiful coincidence.
Beautiful coincidence. To party.
Okay.
So
since we're here.
So Uruguay was one of the best, and Costa Rica, one of the best. Yeah, for sure.
And when you get there, do you have a local fixer? Is it one of these things where there's a bit of the thing with the Epstein thing where they're like, he knew all these people? Because there's I call it the winner circle. There's a winner circle of this understood thing that like I'm gonna hook you up with my guy
Yep.
in Uruguay,
Yep.
and that's what happened.
Yep.
Okay.
100%.
Very good.
Yep.
And that's why he's in the Epstein files. Okay, so hey, did you like that? Did you like that? Yeah, did you like it though? You want more? Don't want to work? Would rather watch videos of me grab assing with people? First of all, go up here to subscribe, and then go up here to watch more clips. This is like when the weatherman says that there's a high pressure system coming in. I'm not really used to the green screen.